Hey, so I got a lot of response from my last video, and that was really cool. And my previous video before that, the tag video, where I got tagged by Comic Hoarder 410. I've been mispronouncing your name, man. I'm sorry. DavidusRacconus asked to see my my Machine Man books, so I told him I would do a video. So this is for you, DavidusRacconus. That's an awesome name. Reminds me of what is that? A Mighty Python movie where the Roman guy had the peculiar name and everybody was laughing about it. But regardless, okay. He wanted to see Machine Man, but you can't really do just like Machine Man without including 2001, I think, because this is where he shows up. Not this one, but yeah, this is 1976. This ran for 10 issues. 10? I think it was 10. You see, I got my book put up right here. Hell, I got them all. Yeah, 10 issues. So, yeah. Number 1, awesome. Number 2, very cool. You gotta love this Jack Kirby stuff. And Paul Brannon is a big fan of these books too. So if you guys haven't checked him out, I'll leave a link below for his channel and a link for DavidusRacconus, his channel. But yeah, we got issue 3, issue 4. You gotta love this Kirby stuff. I was surprised to find these at the prices that I found them at. I mean, I think I paid $2 for most of these books, and I'll do that all day for some Kirby. And they're in great shape. I mean, you know, you have the occasional, like, you know, the corner's a little, but $2, really. And this is an obscure enough, esoteric title that not a lot of people are going to carry this, like, in the shop. So the chances of finding this in the wild, I think, are pretty slim. Because I know I looked forever for these. But if you do find them, it's the person wants too much money for them because it is Kirby, and it's not something that, I mean, you'd have to be like a Kirby completist to collect, because I don't think there's a lot of demand for this title, which is a shame because it is amazing. But yeah, so this is number 5. Excuse me. Number 6. Number 7. Number 8. This is the first appearance of Machine Man. Number 9. And number 10. And it's funny that the first part of this series was, I mean, even here in the corner it says based on concepts from the MGM Stanley Kubrick production of 2001. And there was a lot of, like, the monolith and the way the monolith affects the people that it surrounds and that kind of thing. It was interesting. But then it just kind of diverts into just like a straight up, like, science fiction caveman kind of story, and then it shifts into the future. I mean, it's all over the place, but it's really cool. But I mean, if you look at, like, Kirby's stuff, the stuff that he wrote and edited, and he did all on his own, it was that same kind of super kinetic storytelling. Excuse me. So right now we're sorry. Let's move on. Machine Man. I want to check the book real quick to make sure I'm getting this date right. Machine Man. Yeah. 1978. So this is when they gave him his first title. And Kirby did the art on most of these, and then later on it was Marv Wolfman and Ditko. But yeah, here's number 1. I picked this up on eBay. I got an awesome price for this. This book is in amazing shape. I'm digging it, and it's awesome. Number 2. Also pretty cool. Number 3. I mean, this looks like this could have been like an Eternals cover, or I don't know. It's a little different than this stuff. I mean, his art style is consistent, but that totally looks like that could have been an Eternals cover. Excuse me. Number 4. Number 5. Excuse me. Number 6. Also very cool. Number 7. And this one's probably the most banged up of the lot. The spine's rolled and there's like some weird rubbing, creasing thing happening. But I'm cool with it. I got a good price. And it is pretty cool. But this Jack Kirby inked by Terry Austin thing, the cover is pretty neat. It kind of reminds me a lot of Walt Simonson when Terry Austin inks it. But yeah, the background building is clearly Austin. It's pretty cool. Sometimes you see people ink Kirby stuff and it's really neat. And then you see, like, I have a comic where McFarlane inked some of Kirby stuff and I'm like, really? Dude. No. It was McFarlane and they had like 4 or 5 people doing the inks on this Kirby book. Anyway. This one's pretty cool too. Number 8. Here we get into the Ditko. Got an interesting little spin on it. And I've seen like some Ditko art books at one of the shops locally, like a big, hardbound, oversized. I might pick up a couple of them. They look neat. This is number 10. Number 11. Number 12. Number 13. Number 14. Number 15. And this totally looks like some of his stuff on Shade the Changing Man. Some of Ditko stuff on Shade the Changing Man. Number 16. Number 17. And I am missing 18 and 19. So then we fast forward a little bit to, let me check the date on this again. I got my price guide sitting right here. I don't want to get these dates wrong. Barry Windsor Smith. We are looking at 84. So we went from 78 to 84. And then we have this, it's like a futuristic account of Machine Man. These got reprinted into the Machine Man 2020 stuff. But this is Barry Windsor Smith and Tom DeFalco. I don't know why I said DeFalco. But yeah. This copy's a little, the spine's rolled and it's offset, but I can always upgrade it later. But I love these covers. This is number 1, Barry Windsor Smith. You can't beat that. I came across some of his work on Conan, like it wasn't the Savage Tales because those are the big magazine size ones, but this was just like giant size Conan that Barry Windsor Smith had done. I think it was. Don't hold me to that, but yeah, I passed on them, but I know where they are, and I'm sure they'll be there. But yeah, this is number 2. Another awesome cover. Number 3. And number 4. It's funny because the dialogue in this reminded me a lot of the dialogue in Clockwork Orange. How it was was like a colloquial slang kind of thing that you were supposed to understand. You know, I mean, you could figure it out through like inflection and, you know, just listening to what the people were saying. But it was, I don't know, it didn't quite work for me. You know, I'll find an example. Like the narrative is okay, but then you get into this like the dialogue. Let me find an example. I don't know, but the dialogue just kind of struck me as odd. But yeah, so if you wanted to see my Machine Man books, those are my Machine Man books. I hope you enjoyed it, because yeah, I enjoyed it, and I don't have problems doing these videos. If you guys see something you want me to show off, then cool. I might do a let's sit down and read my copy of X-Men #2 one day, because that sounds like a good time to me. But yeah, so thanks for watching, and thanks for watching my last video. That was really cool. Thanks, everybody. The response I got from that was awesome. So, thanks. You guys have a nice day.